Hi my loves, new background today. I'm in my bedroom and I'm sharing a review with you with some pieces that are new in my wardrobe. And last week I shared Cezanne knitwear, I think 10 knits from Cezanne. And in these orders, actually I ordered other pieces, but I wanted to make a specific video with knitwear, so I ended up not sharing. So today I'm going to share with you some of my new pieces for fall from Cezanne and other brands as well, and also a mini wish list with a few things that I really wanted to get. The first one I wanted to show you is the Emile jumper, just because I was so amazed by how soft the other one was last week. I tried one in pink, that's the one I shared last time, and it has merino wool and it also has more alpaca, if I'm not wrong, like a higher content compared to these. And it made a huge difference because this one is just as itchy as my other Emile. I have one in yellow and also in seafoam from a couple of years ago. They're still one of my favorite pieces from Cezanne. It's very classic, it's a boxy cut, but very simple and minimal, and I love pieces like this because they're so easy to style. One thing I'm gonna say is, if you get an Emile, just make sure that you style, you try it on, maybe pull up the sleeves a little bit. I did say that in the last video, but in case you missed, I just want to mention again because sometimes these pieces are just not that interesting until you actually play around with them. And I wanted to compare the color of this with the J jumper because they both are kind of green brown, but this one is more towards yellow than the other one. It's definitely a shade of green, but if you compare both of them, I think J is on the more green side than this one. This is a small, by the way. It fits me perfectly. I wouldn't really size down if I were you, unless you want something really more fitted or if you are much shorter than me but have similar measurements. Other than that, I would say just get your usual size because this to me is really true to size. I did get a couple more pieces from Cezanne, but I really wanted to show you this Petite Studio knit because it does give me Cezanne vibes, and I know a lot of you love these pieces, the feminine style and this fuzzy knit. I just love how this feels. It's really cozy. One thing I wanted to say is if you're very sensitive to wool, this might be a little scratchy for you. So I would recommend that you wear this with just thin long sleeve shirt underneath, or maybe a little cami top, just to feel more comfortable, but only if you're really sensitive to wool and if you normally feel super scratchy when you wear wool. Now this one feels soft when you touch and it's a really good quality, but again, against my skin, it does feel a little bit itchy. I just love this color so much. It's the camel and it's such a beautiful neutral. One of the things I love the most about this knit is the buttons. They're so beautiful and unique. And this is also available in white. By the way, I have a full review on this, the white, and so many other pieces from Petite Studio. They're a brand that is specialized in petites, and they are run by a team of petites here in New York City. So they do have really pretty pieces, and not all the time like fast fashion. You will notice they have small capsule wardrobes for every season, and I just love that about the brand. I think most of the pieces that I tried, they were really flattering on my body, even though I am not petite. I am 5'5", but I do have a short torso and larger hips compared to my waist. So in general, I just prefer petite clothes when it comes to knits and some pants as well, because I do have shorter legs. So these are really beautiful. I do have another piece from Petite Studio that I want to share, which is this beautiful shirt in olive. And I've been so into olive lately, just like this piece that I'm wearing right now. I think it's a very flattering color for most skin tones. It does feel like a neutral. This one is 100% cotton, so really comfortable. And if I have a discount code, I'll definitely put in the description box below so you guys can take advantage of that. Petite Studio has so many beautiful pieces, and sometimes they do go on sale. So if they're not on sale, make sure that you use my discount code. Sometimes you can actually use both the sale and the discount code. So I'm just gonna leave it in this description box, as well as all my measurements in case you want to get something for yourself. Now going back to Cezanne, I really wanted to show you a dress that I got from them. It's just a little black dress. This is a Thea dress and I got in size small. I do wish that I had gotten the medium because I think it would be a little longer and also more comfortable. You can tell that the sleeves are slightly small for me, like a little short, so I think a medium would have been better. which that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll send this one back and get the next size. So if you're in between sizes, I would definitely recommend to size up if you don't want it to be too clingy or too short. Now this dress has an amazing material. It feels really comfortable and it's not like flimsy. It feels like a really thick cotton. So even though it reveals a little bit of your body, it doesn't feel like too close to your skin. That's 43% merino wool, 43% cotton, 13% polyamide, and 1% elastane. So really comfortable. Of course, the first thing that I saw on the dress that caught my attention was this beautiful v-neck in the front. And it's the type of v-neck that doesn't really reveal your skin, but it just shows, like in a very sexy way, a little bit of your bust. So I was so in love with that when I saw on the model. I had to try. So this is like a mesh material, and you can see it's a little shiny. It's almost like it's glittery, and it feels like a really great dress for the night, or if you want to go to an event. I think you can dress this, I won't say up and down because I find hard to dress this down for this style, but I would say you can definitely wear with tights and like heels, but you can also do a little ballet flat and just put a little jacket, like a denim jacket or something, and you can dress it down a little bit. So this is a really beautiful piece. I do feel it's like such a good staple to have in the wardrobe because you can really go wrong with a little black dress. Another piece in black that I got was this bodysuit. This is the Hestia bodysuit, and it's in lace and it's completely floral. I really like that piece on screen when I saw on the model. I thought it was a really great piece to have like in your wardrobe because it just makes it easier to wear like a blazer, or if you want to wear a mini skirt or even just pants. It just feels like a dressy piece, like for the night, that feels like a no-brainer when you don't know what to wear. So I was excited to try that, but there was one thing I didn't like so much. It was this cut here in the middle, right on the waist. I don't know why they put this stitching in that area. In my opinion, it just doesn't do much. Unless you're wearing something really high-waisted, I do think it feels a little bit unflattering, so don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful piece. I love everything about it. I think the fit is fantastic. The floral, the style, the cut, everything is really pretty. So feminine and really sexy, but that part here in the front, I'm not sure. I just have to try with different pieces and see if it makes sense. One more piece that I ordered last week was the Matilda dress. Now this, I'll confess, I actually ordered this mostly as a jacket than an actual dress, just because I knew it was going to be super versatile. This is like the Will jacket but longer, so you can absolutely wear that as a dress. In fact, it is a dress, it's not a jacket, but it is long enough and big enough if you just want to open it up and wear with something underneath, just like I'm doing here for you. I think it's a fantastic color. This is like a rust, beautiful warm brown that will go with really everything. That's a 36, which is my usual size. And one thing I wish they had here was pockets, just because in my opinion, dresses and jackets, they should have pockets. I think it's so much more functional. So I'm a little bummed when I get a piece that doesn't have a pocket. Other than that, I think this is such a beautiful dress, or jacket if you want to call, and it would be very easy to style. I don't think it looks great if you put a belt on, even though I've seen some people doing that. I just feel it's a little bit stiff to do this, but it would look really pretty with over-the-knee boots or even knee-high boots. I think it looks really great for fall and winter. Now, if you're not a fan of suede, I think corduroy is a fantastic fabric to substitute. So if you're not a fan of the actual leather, I would say if you want the warmth and texture of the fabric, I would say corduroy is the way to go. This one is in cotton, so environment friendly and a really, really beautiful piece. Feels so comfortable and feels really cozy. This one's from Fabrique, and by the way, I'll be sharing a lot of pieces from Fabrique next week. And I'm so excited to show you guys because some of the pants that I wore on my Instagram, I got so many questions. The pink one, the blue, also the one that you're seeing here, which is this beautiful brown, which I'm going to review in a minute. I think these are so good, especially for fall. It's like the most beautiful color for fall in my opinion. This beautiful warm brown. Now this has pocket and it's my usual size. This is a small and it fits like a glove. It is a boxy cut, but not too long in a way that feels unflattering. You guys know, if you watch my videos, I definitely prefer to have pieces that are either more fitted or a little more tailored to my body, or a little longer than my hips, or shorter. I just don't really like pieces that cut my hips, like on my hips, because it just brings the attention to it. And my legs just in general feel a little shorter, and my proportions just change so much when I do that. So I think this one is a really great length and I can't recommend enough. I'm going to be doing a full review on this and also the pins that I'm going to show you now, which are also from Fabric, and these are stunning. Now that's the kind of piece that I think it makes so much sense in a wardrobe, because it is a basic, it's just a pair of jeans, but with a twist. This has this beautiful texture fabric, and I love this hairpins so much. I actually wore this a lot already. I wore this at Central Park. I went around so many places here in New York. The length is a little bit long, so I would have to wear this with heels, otherwise it's going to be sweeping the floor. So if you are much taller than me, good for you. If you're the same height, I would say it is okay. But if you're much shorter, I would say you would have to hem them because it will be a little bit long. Now these don't have elastane, so it's kind of a miracle they fit me well because of my proportions, but the fabric is really malleable, and the fact that's malleable just makes it more flattering on my body. So I really love this one. It feels like velvet, like especially inside, because sometimes pants, they just feel a little rough inside, but look at this, it just feels really velvety and so comfortable. So I'm very excited about this and all the other pieces that I shared with you guys. Today was a shorter video, but I would definitely be reviewing more pieces for you, as well as showing you my wish list, because I'm so excited about a few pieces that I should be getting very soon and sharing with you guys. And also this video about Fabric, because there's so many unique pieces that I'm excited to share with you next week. Now for my wish list, I'm really dying to get a new Kuyana bag. They have this Dia bag, which is stunning. I love this little pouch, like it feels so plush and so cozy. And I think it ties up any outfit. So it feels very chic, a super elegant bag. And it would be a really great addition to my wardrobe, in my opinion, I think. And to yours as well, if you're looking for something like this. They do have it in brown. They also have a jade color, which is a beautiful teal. And if I'm not wrong, they have black as well. And they have a smaller version, but I'm going for the big one, and I cannot wait to get this like in my hands. Another bag that I'm so excited to have is the Elen Mini Boomerang. I have this in the medium size, which is like, I think it's the regular size they have, and mine is in shearling. It feels so cozy and amazing, and I love the buckle, not the buckle, the handle. It's just so beautiful, so unique. And I realized they have a mini version as well, which looks so cute. So I cannot decide whether I'm gonna go with the brown or the taupe or the black, like in leather. I'm thinking about, it's so hard to decide, right? It's first world problems, but definitely really hard to decide, because I think both styles are just so unique. Both the leather and also the suede versions are just beautiful. But tell me which one you would pick, because maybe that could help me pick my color and the leather. I'm just so excited for these. They're so beautiful. One piece I wanted to get from Cezanne is the Mia jacket. It's been sold out for a while, and even though I do have quite a few suede jackets, I do think this color is just so beautiful, and it would really go with pretty much everything I have. And that's a color that would be great for fall and also spring. So one thing that I wanted to get is the Mia jacket. As soon as it's available, I am thinking about ordering. Have you tried that? Because the website says to go a size down. It does say it runs large, but I'm not completely sure. So if you have tried, please let me know your experience with it, because I'd love to know. There's also two more pieces from Cezanne that I really wanted to try. Is this pair of ballerinas, ballet flats. They are ballet flats, but they do feel a little bit more modern than regular, like traditional ballet flats. And they have this now in mocha, as well as this beautiful red which I'm not sure which one to get, but oh, it's so hard. Whatever is available, I'm gonna try because I think both are sold out in my size. And there's one more pair of shoes that I really wanted to try from Cezanne, and I've been saying this for like a month now, which is this beautiful pair of boots. They have this now in 3 colors. My only complaint is that it's only available in patent leather, and I definitely prefer smooth leather or suede. I actually love suede, and I wanted to share with you a pair of boots that I have. Now, the ones that I want to get from Cezanne, they are pointy toe. That's why I would say it's so different from this. This is a block heel, but these are so comfortable, and I've been wearing them since last year. Now, this is not new in my wardrobe, but it might be new for you. And the good thing is that it is available still. This is from In Other Stories. I'm going to put the link below. And these are just so good. I did size down for mine, and I got mine on sale. So they do go on sale sometimes, but they do sell out so fast. That's the only thing. So if you're really interested, get right away because they do sell out and they are like out for a while. I have this in this beautiful chocolate color, and I also got the black from last year. Both of them actually I got from last year, but I'm still planning to get these Cezanne ones. So this is my mini wish list. I don't think I need anything right now for my wardrobe other than these that I just mentioned, but I think our wish list just keeps changing because our styles change, our life changes too, just because we need functionality on all these pieces, not just the style. But in general, I feel like really confident with everything that I want. I normally think about what I want like for a while before I buy. And I usually also get rid of something before I get something new, just because at this point, I do have quite a few pieces in my wardrobe and I don't want to feel like overloaded with stuff. But other than that, I think a curated wardrobe will be built by things that are truly meaningful to you, like things that you look at and makes you really happy and that you can mix and match and see how versatile they are and for how many years you can actually wear. So I'm really excited about these. Let me know if you have a wish list as well and what you'd like to get soon. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.